Go.
So how you doing today?
Doing great today. Yeah, excited about the opportunity today here.
So we just want to ask you a couple of questions. Number one being who you are. Let's probably run down who are you.
Sure. I'm Mike Murphy, and I'm an activist and a journalist as well, and a filmmaker. So we're in the process of filming a chemtrail geoengineering documentary called "What in the World Are They Spraying?"
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what are you doing here today? What are we doing here today?
Well, this is a symposium about the chemtrail issue. People from around the world are coming out to share their expertise on the issue, but also, I think, to learn. So we have a lot of great minds, people who have done research on this issue. So I'm looking to learn and to teach a little bit, but primarily to learn. And we're also filming the documentary here to get a worldwide perspective.
So how long have you been awake to the chemtrail, action that's happening in our skies?
Only about 2 years, believe it or not. And somebody had made me aware of the issue. And I think, like most people, the first person that told me about it, I thought they were totally nuts. And like most people, I ignored them.
Yeah.
But then somebody had pointed it out, and it struck a chord. And I started researching it, and upon my research, I got very concerned about the issue. So the deeper I go into this and the more facts that I learn about it, the more concerned I am, not only for human health, but also health of ecology. So that's why we feel it's real important to get the word out and to speak about this issue.
Okay. So what do you hope happens, or that we can achieve from having this symposium today?
Well, I think one thing, I'm hoping that a lot of people can share. My hopes are that we're going to have a synergy. I'm looking to learn. Hopefully I can bring, what I learn out to the public from this. And then I'm also helping to teach as well, because this issue, as many people know, is really just starting to explode. So I think it's real important that we use facts on this issue to get the word out. But also hoping that we get people who are doubtful and maybe questioning about the issue and can actually see that it's a very real problem that we have, and B, very threatening to both human health and ecology.
So, to the person that would not know anything about chemtrails that's watching this video, what is something you can tell them to maybe understand the threat that is happening every day?
Well, I think we appeal quite a bit just to the average person, because unlike many people here, I'm not an expert. I'm just a guy who's going around the world and looking at what people are finding, which is very high levels of aluminum, barium, and strontium. Those match the patents exactly for aerosol spraying, and they also match geoengineers' plants exactly. So for us, it's a real simple message. It's not complicated, and it certainly is not conspiracy. It's real simple. Geoengineers have proposed this. The patents match what people are seeing, match exactly what geoengineers are proposing, and literally aluminum is being found in massive quantities all around the world, in the rain, snow, and soil. Aluminum is very toxic to human health, and what it does, it will also increase, when it's in free form, the pH of soil. A lot of plants and a lot of fruit plants need an acidic soil to grow. So a real big concern for a lot of people is organic farms. From what I'm told, I have a friend who is an organic gardener, and they're starting to see a decline. They're just not getting the returns that they're getting, probably due to the change in the pH. And I think a big clue to this issue, I'm not making a statement, but I'm asking a question, could the aluminum-resistant GMO seeds that have been made by certain corporations be a Hegelian dialectic, problem-reaction solution? Destroy anything natural and organic, save the day with seeds that will grow, so that not only farms are dependent on this, but people who want to live free and live off of the land. So I've got a lot of real deep concerns. I'm saddened by even that thought, but I think it's a question that we need to start asking.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time. Before we go, is there anything that you would like to say to get out to the people that will be watching this video?
Absolutely. You know, everybody, I think, let me encourage you to keep an open mind on the subject and look at the facts. Look at the facts. And I think once you do that, you'll be compelled to know that these programs are very real. And you know, I think it's also important to wake other people up about this issue because, as you know, aluminum is very toxic. We've seen aluminum-related health issues go through the roof in just the past 5 to 7 years when these programs have been escalating. So, you know, to me, there's no greater issue at hand. I'm breathing this in. I have a niece who's breathing this in, and you know, I also have family. And my concern is that we will not be able to enjoy a free life that God had initially intended. So, you know, that is my only hope, that you look at this and then you help spread the word, because my estimation is that about probably less than 10% of the people on planet Earth are aware of this issue. That tells me there's a pool of 90% of the people, some who may have legal some who may have, you know, abilities in the legal profession, some who may have political pull, some who would do something if they knew about it. Unfortunately, today many don't. So I think the first stage of this is just getting the word out, waking people up, and getting them to question more deeply. So that's my hope, guys. And we are change. Keep it up, guys.
Well, thank you, Michael Murphy, for your time today.
All right. All right.
Looking forward to what's
Thank you for the
happening
interview.
down there. Yeah, definitely.
And throw some questions at me when, you know, I'm going to talk. So
Okay.
if you could, that would be great.
Yeah, I can do that.
I think that you guys have some good questions, maybe about the aluminum
Okay.
or something.
Now, would you have you got a blood test